All right, so it is just now 7 o'clock straight up and down. Hopefully you can see my entire screen here. I'm going to go ahead and let people join in. So give yourself about 5 minutes and then we'll go ahead and get started. And thank you in advance for being here. And like I said, we'll get started right at 7:05. I want to give people a chance to jump on board. Where's my photo? Okay, there we go. All right, 7:01. So like I said, 7:05, we'll go ahead and get started. I'm giving people a chance to jump on board, and I'm also monitoring this from my tablet. Okay, all righty. I will see you in exactly 4 minutes. All right, 2 more minutes until showtime. If you're on board, I just want to give people a chance to join in. All right, 1 more minute and then we'll go ahead and get started. All right, my friends, at exactly 7:05. So let's go ahead and get started. So you are here because you want to learn how to create your own lead capture page with autoresponder, even if you don't have a funnel or an autoresponder, meaning you don't have GetResponse, Aweber, ClickMagic, or any of those other email autoresponders that are out there. So what I'm going to show you is the system that I use through Power Lead Systems. I'm waiting to make sure my computer is catching up. And if you're on here with me live, please like, comment, and share as I am monitoring this through Facebook. I don't want to share it out myself because I want to see, I want to keep it private here in this group because this group is for action takers and we are here to take action. All right, so there's a little delay on my tablet, but I see we are moving forward. Okay, so, and I am doing this through Facebook Live. I'm not using Zoom or any of those other platforms. So that is why I want to make sure that you guys can hear me and you guys can see me. And as I said, if you're getting value, please feel free to drop some comments. So Power Lead Systems is the tool that I use to generate traffic. So if you want to learn how to use Power Lead Systems, of course, the first thing you must do is get signed up. Now, the basic service with Power Lead Systems, let's see here. Let me go back here. All right, so the basic services with Power Lead Systems, we're going to go to getting started. Oh, you know what? It won't let me allow me to have two accounts open, so let me shut this one down and open up my primary. All right, so with Power Lead Systems, I'm going to the Getting Started tab. It allows you to have your own link to share this with other people. So if they sign up, they can sign up at, I wanted to see the different levels. Okay, so I'm going to try. We haven't started the capture page stuff yet because I want to give you the background. So let's see. I'm going to go back and log in as my alter ego. All right. Let's see. All right, so there are 3 different levels where you can get started with Power Lead Systems. You can start as a PLS customer, which is the $6 level. It's $7 to get started, but everyone else who spends $7, you get $6 off of that. And you are able to create your capture pages and your sales pages. However, you are unable to earn commissions off of anyone that signs up with you except for the $6. So if someone who signs up with you for the $6 and then decides to upgrade to silver or gold, you will not earn any commissions off of them signing up. So my recommendation to everyone to get started is to sign up for the gold membership. It is $53 a month. And for that $53, you will be able to create your capture pages. And if you want to be part of this group that I'm in, then you need to at least be at the gold level in order to take advantage of the training that I can provide with Power Lead Systems. Okay, so if you are at the gold membership level, so I'm going to log out and get back into my other account where I am at the gold level. Okay, the first thing you want to do, and this is, we're still on the capture page because I promise you that I will show you capture pages in 10 minutes or less. So you want to add your domain. So if you already have your domain, like for instance, my domain is Cecilia F. Morris, you want to get that added. You want to become a gold member. You want to add your picture. And then if you want to go diamond, you can. I would suggest it when that is comfortable for you. But you want to definitely make sure you are at the gold level. Every level you complete will turn from red to green. So I'm at the diamond level. And from my personal use and my experience, I would not suggest you go platinum or Master Traffic Institute unless you have a compelling reason to do so. Everything that I'm going to show you can be done at the gold and the diamond level. But I do recommend that you go diamond. And the reason why I use Power Lead Systems is because as I'm building my business, you want to be able to bring in income from other sources. And you want to use that income to then fund and promote your activities with your business. And Power Lead Systems is an excellent way that I have found to do exactly that. All right, so now that you've got all this set up, at least to here where you've added your profile picture, if you go diamond, that's great as well. The next thing you want to do is select companies you promote. Now, this is the beauty about Power Lead Systems, is that they already have a ton of companies already in here, and they already have the autoresponders set up for these companies. So I'm just going to scroll through here, and I'm going to find one of my primary companies. So one of the ones that I promote, I'm going to, let's see, type in an E. All right. So I do Elite Marketing Pro. That's one of the companies that I promote. So I'll pick Elite Marketing Pro 1 and 2. And then another one that I do is the Super Affiliate Network. So I'll type in a T. And I will look for the Super Affiliate Network. It might not be under the Super. Nope, there it is. The Super Affiliate Network. So now I'm going to scroll back up to the E's and make sure those didn't go away. As they did. Okay, so here's the lead. And select multiple companies. All you do is hold down the shift key. All right, so I've selected Elite Marketing Pro and the Super Affiliate Network because I have my own personal URL, which is your address for these, so that anyone who clicks on them, if they purchase, that will go towards my personal account. Click here to save. Oops, I don't want Team USA, so let's remove that one. All right, so Elite Marketing Pro, we'll do attraction marketing, and I also do my 10-day training. So those are the emails, the websites that I want to promote for Elite Marketing Pro. And then for the Super Affiliate Network, the one that I want to promote is the $1 start. Or I might do Mindset. Let's do Mindset. And these are my domains from my website. You will have your own URLs for the different companies that you're with. So if you're with Motor Club of America, for instance, I'm sure they gave you your own URL. That's what you will type in here. This is your business URL. All right, so I'm going to click here to save. And as you see, they are now all here. There's Elite Marketing Pro, Elite Marketing Pro 1 and 2, Power Lead System, Power Lead System 1. So those are all the domains that link back to me, but they're now inside my Power Lead Systems area. All right, so I'm going to click here to save, and we should be, all right. So I'm going to go back to the Getting Started tab. The other thing that you want to do is, let's see, complete your domain. What you promote. We don't need to get help. So I think, let me make sure this is set up properly. This is where you set up your domain. So you'll enter your domain here. You won't put the www anything in front, just whatever your domain is. If you don't have a domain, you can either buy one through PLS for $12.97 per year, or you can go to GoDaddy or some of those other websites to get your domain. All right, so let's go back to Getting Started. So we want to click the easy button because you want to start here. And let's look at these 3 simple steps. You want to join the Power Lead Systems Facebook group. That's once again after you sign up at you've got to start off with gold and then go diamond. If you're not ready to go diamond, then definitely you have to start with gold, because that is the best place to be in order to utilize the advantages that Power Lead Systems has to offer. So what you are able to do here is you can use the Power Lead Lightning link, which is referral A. You can do that. This will give you your own personal link that you can use to promote Power Lead Systems at the $7 level, where you will earn $6 for every $7 someone else spends. Or what I do and I promote is you want to use referral link B, where you promote both Lead Lightning and your primary business. You want to be able to promote your primary business. I don't care if it's AppleCare, Ambit, It Works, Genesee, Paparazzi, MLSP, Primerica, Bitcoin, doTERRA, you name it. There are tons of them in there, and they're already autoresponders set up for those companies. So the link that I want to promote again is the mindset, successwithcecelia.com/mindset. That links back to me. And then I will test this link here to make sure that it is working. So let's go ahead and click this. All right, that's the video that I want to use. Looks good. I won't wait for it to totally load, so I know that we're good. All right, you don't really need to do this because you have me to help you with the training. All right, so it is 6:16. We are now going to create our very first capture page. I'm going to walk you through the whole process, and I promise you it can be done in less than 10 minutes. Not that I'm rushing, but I'm going to show you the process. Now that you are a Power Lead Systems Gold or Diamond member, you have the ability to create your very own capture pages. All right, so let's go to websites and my web pages. And watch the time, 7:16. All right, so I want to create a web page. I want to create a web page with a custom template, and I want to use the opt-in form. The opt-in form is what gets you their email address if they decide to opt in. So these are all the web pages that are currently available to you in Power Lead Systems. And you can go through and choose whichever ones you like. I chose this template. And you can choose different ones that you like. You can go through and pick the ones that resonate with you. I'm going to pick this one with the family. I'm going to choose. All right, so this is the title of the web page for me. So for purposes of this, I'm going to call this training web page. And the title of this webpage to show for my visitors is what I want this to say. It's what it's going to show up in their browser right up here. So the title of this webpage, Cash Online for You. You might want to call it the name of your company, whatever you feel you want to call this. But this is the webpage that will show to the visitors on the browser. So that'll be what shows up here. I'm going to leave it at Cash Online for You. So then it asks you to select a domain to use with this web page. So I'm going to choose the domain that I have, which is Cecelia F. Morris. That is my domain. And I have a number of domains in here, so I can pick any one of these that I so choose. But I'm just going to leave it for the purposes of this at Cecelia F. Morris. The domains are things that I've already set up for other purposes. But this one is my main one, the generic one. And just to show you what that looks like, let me see if it'll take me. Nope, won't let me go. I'll type it in here real fast. Oops. So this is the domain that will show up on this page here. That domain. If I choose a video, I have a video one in here. I can choose that one. I'll show you what that one looks like. So I could also send them this one as well. So you can choose different domains once you have them set up. And this is a more advanced training that if you're interested in, you can message me and we'll get into later. So then pick the fields on your survey. First name and email, those are by default there. You can't turn them on or off. They are mandatory, so I'll just leave that as is. And then here's where the autoresponder piece comes into play. So I can send this Power Lead System autoresponder. So it's built into the system and it comes with your $53 monthly membership. The autoresponder that you want to use is this one right here. Lead Lightning Referral Link B, primary, that's the one that we just set up. That's going to go to your specific website, so you get the credit, and they're going to get 17 messages. 17 messages are going to go out to everyone who enters their email address into your lead magnet, this capture page that we're creating. They will then get 17 emails unless they opt out, and each of those emails will promote your primary business. So you want to make sure you pick this one. And then if you have an autoresponder, nope, this is for people without autoresponders. The autoresponder is once again more advanced. So then step 5, we're using the domain above. Where do you want the process to go after they complete the survey? So after they enter their email, their name and their email address, where do you want them to go? Well, you want them to go to your company URL, the company that you promote. So in this one, do I want them to go to the 10-day boot camp? Do I want them to go to attraction marketing? I'm going to go ahead and pick the Super Affiliate Network. Now, mind you, once again, the autoresponders are already set up. So this is where I want them to go. And you can always use the default sales page if you like, and we can view it here. So I'll open that up in a new tab so you can see what that looks like. This is the default sales page, so they can go there as well. So that's where I'm sending them. So after they enter their email and their name, they're going to go here. All right. Would you like to add bonuses? Yes, you always want to add bonuses. And then description, you can add it, you cannot add it. It's really not necessary. It just helps with search engine optimization. And then you can also add keywords as well. Keywords, you might add network marketing, MLM, home-based business, etc. The submit button text, I just leave it at the default. You can't really see it here, but I'll show you when we get to the next pages. All right, so save changes to web page. All right, so here's where you're going to set it up. So you want to set up your headline. Your headline is right here. So how to start your own online franchise, even if you have a shoestring budget. All right, and then you can play around with the fonts if you want to make it bigger, make it bold, for instance. If you want to change the font, maybe you like something else, say one of these different ones here, you can play around with that. And then if you want to have a subheading, you can. You might say you can get started for just $1. All right, that's the subheading. That's going to go down here. And everything is different depending on what template you choose, but the process is the same. All right, so you can add a video if you have one for YouTube, or you can pick a video from the library. So I want to use a video from the video library. So save changes and move to the next step. All right, so there's different videos that you can choose from. You can watch them. I watch them along the way. The video that I am going to choose, because I've already watched them, and they all have titles. You can pick them, you can watch them, and see what you think. I'm going to pick Money Cannot Buy You Happiness. So that's the one that I'm going to pick. Oops, they're giving me the demo. I'm going to pick this one. And save changes and view your page. Boom, we're done. Let's review. Let's view my page. It says your new web page is online. Look at the time, 8 minutes. We did all of that in 8 minutes, and we've got our own web page. So let's look at it. So I can click here, allow. I don't want it to play, so I'm going to pause. So here's my heading, how to start your own online franchise, even if you have a shoestring budget. They'll fill out this form to get some bonuses, fill out the form to learn more. They'll put in their name and their email address. They'll enter that code to verify they're not a robot, and then click here for instant access. And then here's that subheading I put in. You can get started for just $1. So I'm looking at this. Looks good to me. I'm okay with it. Everything's good. I'm good. All right, so then what I can do is, let me go back here to admin. I don't want to edit. Everything's good. So I am happy with this. We viewed it. So now I'm going to go back to websites and go to my web pages. So now here it is, my training web page. So if I click here, oops, sorry, I don't want to edit. Let me go back. So my web page. So this page is just for me. I don't want to copy it. Let's test the link. Looks good. Everything's working properly. It's under videos, CeciliaFMorris.com. So then I can click here and I want to copy this. So in less than 10 minutes, I've shown you how you can create your very own web page that you can use to send people to collect their name and their email address. And then once they enter that, we'll do a test. Let me go ahead and I'll just put me in here. And I'll enter the code EJ6Z. Click here for instant access. All right, your free bonuses will be sent automatically to your email address from the previous page. Receive 5 more bonuses by just referring 3 people in the form below. You must select one of the following. Yes, I want the additional, or no, I just want to view your website. So if I had people's email addresses, I will put them in here to get the additional bonuses. If not, I'll just say no. And I think I should be able to click here. Nope. Okay, so I'll just say no. No, I don't want that. And that is the end of this. Oh, nope. And then it takes me to the link that I wanted them to go to, which is my link for the Super Affiliate Network. All right, so I hope you saw how all that worked. By basically you created your own web page. You sent them the link. So now what do you do? So let's go back. I want to go to test link again. Alright, so I'm going to pause because I don't... Well, you know what? Here's the video that I chose. It's only 45 seconds. So I can get a drink of water. So that's the video that I chose to add. I'm going to copy this URL. Copy. And now here's the bonus that I promised, the Facebook ads training. Because now you got this web page, but it's like, okay, how do I get people to see it? Do I want to run solo ads to it? Do I want to post it on my Facebook fan page or in Facebook groups? You can do that as well. Or do I want to run a Facebook ad to some targeted traffic? So here is how you can do that. So I've already got my ads manager open. So I am going to create a new campaign. I've got tons of them in here, as you can tell, because I've been doing it for a while. Let me message somebody. They said they didn't get the link. He didn't listen. I told him it would be in the private Facebook group. All right, so what I want is a traffic ad. And the reason why we're doing a traffic ad is because traffic ads send people to a destination on or off Facebook, such as a website, app, or messenger conversion. We want to send people off Facebook, so I'm going to call this traffic training. And I'm going to give it a date, even though I'm going to delete it when we're done. But you want to make sure whatever you name it, the date is relevant to you. So that way when you start running a lot of campaigns, then you will know which one it is. So I'm going to call this one PLS Capture Page Training. And the reason why I'm calling the ad set capture page training, because I may do a different training for a traffic ad for something else, but that's what I'm going to call this one. But once again, don't get stuck on the names. Just make sure whatever you name it is relevant for you. And I'm going to back up a minute, because if you don't have a Facebook fan page or business page, you are unable to run ads. I'm going to show you real quick where you can find that. All right. So in Facebook, I get so many friend requests, it drives me nuts. Okay. Go away. I want it to go away. Go away. Okay. In Facebook, if you click the down arrow, this is my fan page, my business page. You can go to create ads. So that's how I got to where I am right now. So you want to go to the down arrow and select create ads. And then you'll get here. Actually, for you, it'll probably be something different. So let me see what it does for you. So if I click on create ads, what you will see is I got a lot of stuff open. So this is what you'll see, that beginning screen that we just saw. So that's where we're at now. So I'm going to shut this down and I'm going to go back here. All right. So we created the traffic ad. We named it PLS Capture Page Training. Now we want to pick an audience. So if you don't have an audience set up, this is how you go about it. So you pick a location. So I want to pick the United States, which is there by default, and say I want to add Canada. So I add Canada as a country. Even though this system is international, once again, this is just for the purposes of training. So those are the two locations that I picked, Canada and United States. So the next thing I want to do is pick my age range. I personally don't like talking to people that are under 30 years old. So I'm going to pick 30. And my age range usually goes to 60. 30 to 60 is my age range. Got to hit those baby boomers. I'm going to leave it at all because I do want both men and women. And I want English all. I only want people who speak English because I, unfortunately, don't know another language. Most people from other countries know other languages, but most people here only know English. All right, so now this is where it gets interesting because this is where you do your detailed targeting. So you have to know what your market is. So for me, I target network marketers. So I may say, show me Eric Worre. He's one of the people that I follow. Oops, that's in languages. Eric Worre. So if you look over here to the right, if I pick Eric Worre, his group, this group with just his name only has 1,100 members. But if I pick Network Marketing Pro Eric Worre, there's 1.7 plus million members. So I'm going to pick that one. And the one thing I've learned is that it's best to just stick with one interest per audience. So then that way you know what's working and what's not working. Like for instance, if I added Ray Higdon, who is another one that I follow, you see, he's got 374,000. I can mix them together, and you may think, oh, well, Eric Worre's got the bigger audience, so I know my leads have to be coming from him, but you won't know because they're mixed together. So you don't want to mix audiences. Just stick with one at a time. So, and also, if you're unsure, let's just say I'm going to take Eric out, and once again, I'm just picking my niche. Your niche could be something else. So if I put in network marketing and ask for suggestions, it'll give me all kinds of suggestions. So maybe you want to target people who are into terror. It works. Whatever your affiliate marketing business is, I'm sure that you're going to find it in this list. There's Airborne, Primerica, but you always want to make sure you check out the size. That is super important. Kim Gar, she's not so much in network marketing per se, but she is definitely one of the heavy hitters in the business. So you can target just network marketing, which is awfully small at 36,000, or you can go with your, and the size doesn't matter, so don't really get hooked up on that. But what you're looking for in this one is you want to make sure it says employers. You don't want people who are interested in affiliate marketing. You want people who have things listed as employers because they list that as a job, and they would be more likely interested in what it is that you are offering. So I'm going to go back to Eric Worre, and I'm going to pick him with 1.7 million people. And connections, add connection types. And I can save this audience. I'm not going to. But if you save this audience, you want to make sure you give it a name so that way you know what this audience is. So for example, if I was going to save this audience, I would save this audience as Eric Worre, PLS. You always want to make sure it's something that you can identify with. So this would be Eric Worre for PLS. And then if I did someone else, say a Ray Higdon or Sarah, oh gosh, I can't think, Savvy Network Marketing Pro. I think it's Sarah something. I can't remember her name. But anyway, make sure you save it so you can identify it later. So I'm going to cancel that because I'm not saving it. And then you always, always, always want to edit your placements. I don't use Instagram, even though I have an Instagram account. I'm primarily on Facebook. Never, I've been told by multiple mentors, do not use Audience Network. And then you can use Messenger. I don't. But just remember, the more you use, the more you'll pay. But I just keep it on Facebook, and then it goes into the news feed, Instant Articles, Right Column, and Marketplace. And I'm on the fence about Marketplace, and the reason why is because it doesn't change anything. So you see my reach was 120. My reach is still 120. So nothing changed. All right. So just to recap what we did, we picked everybody in the United States and Canada that are between the ages of 30 and 60 that are English speaking, men and women. And they have to also be interested in Eric Worre. So we want to include people who match at least one of the following. And I don't want to expand interest when I don't want to do that. So don't expand the interest. I want to keep it just at Eric Worre. All right. So his whole audience is 1.7 million. But in the U.S. and Canada, we're looking at 300,000 people. And the reason why you don't want to expand interest when it may increase the link clicks, because at the end of the day, we are testing this audience to see how interested they are in our Power Lead System opportunity that we're showing them, that it eventually leads to our business opportunity. All right, so now you want to pick your budget. Starting out, I would not suggest you go more than $5 a day. And what you're wanting is landing page views. So link clicks will deliver your ad to get the most right clicks from your ad to a destination on or off Facebook. So that's what we want. We want link clicks. And we don't do anything else except select continue. And then also estimated daily reach. Don't worry about that too much. Facebook will optimize it, so you're good to go there. All right, so hit continue. All right, so this is where the fun part comes in. So now we are going, let me change this name again. So the ad name and the ad set name should match. Power Lead. I think I call it Power Lead Systems Training. And I usually go with a single image, and most of the people that I learned from say a single image is the best way to go. So you can either browse your own library or you can pick free stock images. So let's see what the stock images are. And you want to make sure that you pick images that have very little to no text. Facebook prefers images with 20% or less of text. Now you want to make sure that the picture you pick is something relevant to the offer that you have and something that people might be like, oh, I want to see more about that. So these are some of their stock images, and you can play around with that. I'm not going to get into it too deeply for the purposes of this, because the whole goal of this is me telling you how you can advertise your new link that you just created to your new webpage. So let's pick this one. Click confirm. So where do you want to send them? Well, we want to send them to our new web page that we just created. So that's where we're going to send them. And then we have to add text. And this is where you can get creative depending on what type of company that you have or what business that you're in. So once again, I'm just talking off the top of my head. If you are tired of, I might say, hotel meetings, 3-way calls, fat fingers today, private parties, and want to learn to your website. I'm weird about punctuation. Bear with me. Friends, family, neighbors, strangers. I'm not gonna get fed up. It's just training. And strangers. Click the image below. Okay, I decided I'm not gonna use this image. You see how it's got Shutterstock all over it. So I'm going to go back up, and I'm going to actually, you can play around with the images. I'm just going to pick, I don't want to add an image. I didn't want to do that. Let's see. I'm going to let you play around with the stock images because I've got so many images in here. I've been running ads for 2 years, so I got a ton of images. I'm just going to pick one of mine. I don't want that one. Now remember, what you're promoting is power. You want them to opt in to enter their email address to find out how to get more leads for their business. And then once they enter their email address, that's when they'll get redirected to the bonuses site. If they don't want the bonuses, that's when they get redirected to your company landing page. That's how all that works together. All right, I'm not going to go. My golden egg picture, that always got me some good results. So I'm going to go with my golden eggs. Confirm. Because remember, that image had Shutterstock all over it. So we don't want an image that's got Shutterstock all through it. That we don't want. All right, so I'm going to get rid of this one because I don't want that one anymore. So that's my text. Oops, tired. If you're tired of hotel meetings, 3-way calls, private parties, want to learn how to drive traffic to your website without chasing your friends, family, neighbors, or strangers, click the image below. All right, so they'll click on that image. The headline is Cash Online for You. If I wanted to change this, drive traffic to your site. Or I could say how to. How-tos are always good. Get consistent. How to get consistent leads and sales. And I personally like to take off the Learn More button. I like to go with no button. I think it seems less like an advertisement without it. So I'd go with no button. I don't do an overlay. I don't do that. Display link. I don't do that because you can get in trouble if your display link does not match the same link as you typed in here. If it's different, then you can get flagged by Facebook and they won't approve your ad. A news feed, this is optional as well. You can say, learn how I used a system, an automated system, to drive traffic to me, to my site. I'm gonna leave it at that. Learn how I used. So see how that's gonna fill up here. So before it didn't say anything, it just had this and how to get consistent leads and sales. If you put something in the newsfeed link description, it'll show up there. And then they'll really see it if you change the view and go to a desktop view. Then they'll see more of it there. But you also want to make sure you keep it on mobile. Or not keep it, but you want to make sure you know what it's going to look like on mobile. Because most people are going to be looking at this on your mobile phone. And you want to make sure, if at all possible, that the call of action is above the picture. So it tells them, boom, click the image below to find out how to do this. All right. All right, so I'm looking over my ad. It looks good. I'm good with the picture. It's got my link in there. Everything looks great. I'm going to say okay, and then I'm going to hit confirm. So now it's going to say that my ad is in review. I'm going to click continue. And depending on where you are in the Facebook space, it can maybe take 24 hours, or I've had ads that are reviewed and approved within less than 10 minutes. It all depends. And then if there's something weird going on with your ad and it takes over 24 hours, then you might want to delete that one and then resubmit it, because it might have got hung up somewhere in Facebook. Because you have to remember, of the millions of people that are on Facebook and all of us that are out here running ads, it is possible that yours may somehow get lost in the sauce accidentally. Alrighty, so unfortunately with Facebook Lives, you if you do a screen share, you can't show your face, so I can't say hello. But I hope you got some really good value out of this. If you are one of my online business success partners, this video will be saved in our group so you can refer back to it. But remember, it all starts with your Power Lead Systems membership. And what happens is, when you refer people, for instance, say you've got a team of 10 people, and you tell these 10 people how they can create their own capture page. So now, instead of seeing just the company capture page, they're seeing your personal capture page. If those people also sign up at the gold level to get Power Lead Systems, you will make residual income from them as well. And they will be able to know how to create and differentiate themselves with their own capture pages. By having your own capture page, you set yourself apart from the company, because, for instance, you may have the best copy, and I mentioned that before. The verbiage, let me go back here and go into edit. Edit. All right, so the copy, this is what we call copy. It's the text. So I may have the best message in the world, and then as soon as they click the picture to get on my link, if they're going to your company's website and your company's got 20, 30, 50,000 or more people in there, and they're all using that same website, you're not differentiating yourself. So I could have some really good copy, and then they click the link and they'll be like, oh, it's that thing again, and they're not interested. But now when they click the link, they're going here and they're seeing this. Then they're going to enter their name and their email address. So now what happens with that is, I'm going to go to my contacts and then contact manager. So now their name, see, here I am, where I signed in. So now you've got their name and their email address in your own personal contact list. So you can then follow up with them via the autoresponder that's already set up in the system. So even if they don't sign up the first time, because what happens with most capture pages and most autoresponders is there's no follow-up. But in Power Lead Systems, you set it up to where they're going to get 17 messages from you over a period of time that are going to be promoting your primary company, because we set it up for referral link B in the beginning. If you don't remember that, go back to the beginning of this video. So now you've done nothing but set up a web page. You picked your autoresponder. This new person is going to get 17 messages from you, and the messages that are made by Power Lead Systems are definitely very compelling. And if they don't sign up after the 17 messages, that's fine. They'll still be in your list. You may want to market something else to them later, but the messages are set up for people to convert. And once they convert, congratulations, you just made a sale. All right, so I am going to go ahead. We are at 50 minutes. I showed you in 8 minutes how you can use Power Lead Systems to create your very own capture page. And then I showed you how you can then turn that into an ad on Facebook's ad manager. Now I'm going to tell you, oh my gosh, Facebook just approved my ad. So let's see what it says. See, I told you, it just varies. Excuse me. Excuse me. So let me hit refresh. But I have showed you how in 8 minutes you can create your own very own capture page, how you can get them added to your own personal contacts, how the autoresponder and Power Lead Systems is set up for your specific company to send them a series of emails that is already set up in the system. And then I showed you how you can take that and boom, turn it into a Facebook ad. And now this ad is active, so Facebook is going to start sending it out to people in the US and Canada between the ages of 30 and 60 that are interested in Eric Worre. And then what some of the things that I want you to look out for: if your cost gets up to about $20 and you have only gotten 3 to 4 clicks, shut off that ad and pick another audience, because at this point it's well, there's more to it than that, trust me, because it could be your image that's turning people off. It could be your copy. It could be your headline. But if you get it $20, and let me check my notes just to make sure I'm giving you the right information. But I believe when I was getting trained on this myself, as far as Facebook, I mean, Facebook ads are tricky, and if you want some detailed Facebook ad training, you need to reach out to me specifically so we can have that conversation. Yes, spend about $20 per audience, and if it's not converting, shut it down and pick another audience. So if I have this this ad up and I'm not getting any new leads from it, then once again, the goal is to get the lead. You want them to enter their email address. It's not for the sale. We're not going for the sale at this time. We just want to get their email address so then we can start providing them value, so that way they can begin to know, like, and trust you, and then we can go in and ask for the sale, but not right off the bat. So yeah, so I hope you got some value out of this training. I hope this makes a whole lot of sense to you. It looks like everything was coming through. I can see on my tablet, everything looks good. I want to say thank you very, very much for joining in with me today. If you have any further questions and you are in our private Facebook group, Online Business Success Partners, then make sure you message me in the group. I don't know how to find the thing to hide anymore because I hit it and now it's not coming back. You can leave you can leave a comment attached to this live video in Online Business Success Partners. And if you want specific training with me, message me and I will send you the link to my calendar where you can have a free 30-minute business discovery call and we can decide what moves you want to make from there. As always, my name is Cecilia Morris, your engineer by education, your home business owner by desire. I appreciate your time this evening. You enjoy the rest of your Saturday. And for all my fathers out there, happy Father's Day. Enjoy your day. Make it the best ever. Spend lots of time with your friends and your family. I wish you the best of everything life and God have to offer. Enjoy your day and the rest of your weekend. And happy Father's Day to my fathers out there and my mothers who act as fathers.